Yeah, I'm on the bike. Here you see, you can see the Buddha tree. We call that the Buddha tree. There. Yeah, I'm on the bike here, thinking a little bit about relationships in 3D and 5D. Yeah, we know how they look like. I mean, relationships. You have many kind of relationships, right? You have what can you say? Business, friends, families, man and wife, or these kind of things, right? Or relationship with the children and closer family and relatives and all these kinds of things. So, and we know, I think we know how that looks like in 3D, in 3D life, how the relationship looks like. They're not easy. Many times it could be, of course, but maybe you know about, oh, you meet a new partner or something, and then in the beginning everything is perfect, and then a little bit down the line things start to change. And what is that all about? Yeah, for sure it's 3D things, right? And I'm just guessing here. I think your ego had pretty much to do with it as well, and all environments and programs and all these kind of things, right? So the question could be a little bit like, now when we are moving or higher the frequencies, the question could be more like how this looks like in a 5D life. That's a good question. I'm thinking of that for myself, actually. I think I know a few things that it's, if you remove your ego, right? I mean, that's about your feelings, your programs, and your things like, oh, it have to be this way, otherwise I feel not happy, or I feel hurt, or I feel this and I feel that, right? That's very often connected to your ego, right? And now we do some work with these things, and basically in 5D there is no ego, more or less, or anyhow, if there is, it's not it's not in this way at all, right? So in 5D there is caring about everybody, and all people who live on that frequencies have done the work with themselves, and to work with the ego is it's a pretty big thing, I guess. And if you then say relationships, how much is connected to these things? Why it's complicated in 3D, and how it looks like in 5D. Yeah. For myself, I'm leaving everything I can identify as 3D. I'm basically leave or basically I'm not interested in it. So, and for relationships, is it interesting when you are moving upwards to have relationships like you had before, meaning 3D relationships? Is that any interest? To me, there is zero interest in it. I'm pretty happy to I don't bother to do things for myself. I actually enjoy it on the bike here. Enjoy it, love it, and I meet lots of people. I meet interesting people, but I'm searching for myself for 5D relationships. If that's friend, whatever, or even how the relationship looks like in 5D. It's maybe not close at all to what we know of. So, but I'm only interested in 5D relationships. That includes friends. That includes everything. All relationships with other people. If it's 3D, I remove it. I'm not interested at all. There is no future in it, of course. It will be dead, it will be gone anyway. So of course a person could develop, right, from maybe 3D today and will develop in a very quick speed, but yeah, that's up to you how you want to do it. I just say this here because I think it's an interesting area, and something to think about. Look around you. What friends do you have? I mean, are they really friends? Are they, you know, is it 3D people? Do you have some kind of spiritual friends or any kind of wake up friends, or are they all sleeping and keep talking this 3D stuff, old stuff, everything they learn from books and school and universities, and how much they know and how good they are and all these kind of things. This is super 3D. Train come here, I go this way, right? That's how it works. So that is super 3D. You know what you learn in school, or do you learn things that is good for you in school or a university or whatever? No, you don't. You learn what people want you to learn. They don't teach you what you want to learn or what you are interested in. Now they teach you. And do you have politics in a university, for example? There is the bicycle shop. I buy my bike in there. Good shop, I like it. Do they have politics in for example, the university today? Yeah, it's only politics, nothing else, more or less. So actually the most programmed people, of course, today, who sleep very well at this point, many of them are actually people who have been formatted for a very long time. You can say doctor, for example. Yeah, they are pretty hard programmed. They know how it works. If you talk to one, yeah, they know best, of course. And you don't know anything, right? But they only know what they have learned in the school that these 3D people have teach them, or the 3D system have teach them. That's what they know. They don't know anything else. They're not tried medicine or things on themselves, or they are practice medicine. Practice. What does that mean? They are testing and training, and yeah, I give you this and let's see what's happened. I don't know what happened, but let's see what's happened, and then you come back to me and I learned something from that, right? That's called practice. Practice medicine. Practice. A doctor. How long have you been practicing as a doctor? Yeah, 20 years. All right, good. So you can, in 5D, this is a dead area, more or less. They're not work with any kind of healing. They don't have any interest in healing you or make you good, right? No, they want you sick. That's there you can say this is the relationship with the doctor, right? I know many people actually who, oh, my doctor he is not like that, right? He is very good, or she, because they care about me, yeah, and they really, I need them. They are very, very good. Yeah, sure. Many people believe that, right? And they really have trust in the doctor. Yeah, this is, of course, it could be true, maybe in some kind of. But seriously, you see here now in the pandemic that what happened here with doctors who stand up for their patients, or what do you call them, customers, or whatever. What happened to these doctors, the real doctors, who try to do something, said like, oh, maybe to inject for this kind of reasons on this kind of research or whatever, maybe it's not a good idea. They get fired. They lose their job right away. No talk about it. And they take their medical license away from them. You have many of these today. This is what I can call real doctors. And they today, many of them work with healing, only healing. Cut off the whole medicine leg. It's just cut off and start to work with other things. And they have millions of people listen to them through internet and things like that, right? Because they have respect from the whole wake, all the people that have wake up already, right? Who know, I say no, because they feel, you feel and you know that this is what you have today, this 3D and these things, right? So yeah, so look around you about your relationship and start thinking about it if you don't have think about it already. It's pretty interesting. And then you can make a choice for yourself. If you need friends for yourself, right? If I cut these 3D people away, I don't really like them, and then I'm gonna be totally alone. No, I cannot handle that. Yeah, that's the work you should do then. If you cannot, someone said, I think you maybe know who it is. Someone said, if you don't like to spend time with yourself, you are in bad company, and then you have the work for yourself right there. All right, I'm gonna go down here now in a tunnel here, so I need to change the gear on the bike. So I need to say thanks for now and talk to you later.